Okay, when you hosted for Diddy, did you catch any baby oil?
Yes. Wrong person, the wrong question.
Did Jay reach out yet? Nah, Bob, he ghosting. What the f*** is this motherfucker doing?
How much I appreciate Puff Dad.
Doing what the f*** I told you to do.
You won't believe what is happening with a Diddy. Remember when he was living the high life? Honey, things have changed. He's now singing a different song from behind bars and the tea is hot. Diddy's fancy font has become the ultimate snitch, spilling secrets faster than the spilled drink at the club. Are you ready to hear what the public has to say about this fallen king?
Diddy in prison and
Diddy was living his best life, sipping the best bubbly and hosting parties that made Gatsby look like a backyard barbecue. This was when Diddy was all about the Syrah and caviar. More glitter than a jewelry store window, private aircraft for breakfast runs, and yachts larger than your flat. Diddy was the king of excess, and everyone wanted a piece of that pie. However, the way the powerful fell from grace was like a plot twist in one of those messy reality shows. One minute he was on top of the world, and the next he was trading in his designer suits for an orange jumpsuit. Imagine Diddy relaxing in his mansion, probably planning his next big move when the feds showed up, and they weren't there to party, if you understand what I mean. The news hit the industry like a ton of bricks, and phones were blowing up faster than Diddy's legal team was attempting to contain the damage. You wouldn't believe how his famous friends responded. Some of them ghosted him more quickly than your ex after you caught them cheating, while others were out here trying to distance themselves as if Diddy had the plague or something. However, a few people stood by him, probably hoping they weren't involved in whatever mess he got into. Everyone from A-listers to D-listers was up in their groups trying to figure out what went down. The streets were buzzing, honey, and the tea was scalding. Weren't fooling around. They charged Diddy with severe crimes, including sexual assault, sex trafficking, and other offenses. It seems as though they opened a Pandora's box and revealed all of Diddy's dark secrets. As it turns out, the glitz and glitter were a front for some seriously sinister information, and the authorities had been assembling evidence for months. They gathered evidence as if they were piecing together the most complicated puzzle in the world, and when they finally took action, it was like watching an empire fall apart in real time. But the worst part is that this arrest is only the beginning, honey. What they actually discovered on Diddy's phone, talking about receipts, messages, and enough to Hollywood was like that tiny device turned into a snitch who revealed all the secrets Diddy believed he'd gotten away with. But I can assure you that this drama is far from over. There is a new twist every day. It's like watching a train crash in slow motion, and we can't take our eyes off it. Another revelation has us all gripping our pearls. This ride is going to get even bumpier. The champagne has gone flat, the caviar has spoiled, and Diddy is learning that when you're at the top, the only way left to go is down. In Chile, he's fighting harder than a drunk uncle at the family reunion. Stay tuned, because this tea is just starting to brew, and you know I'll be here to spill every last drop. The fall from grace is real, and Diddy is going from popping bottles to facing the gavel.
There is he has to do that because no company wants to do business with somebody who is being accused, have allegations against them for sexual misconduct and deviant behavior. Nobody wants to do business with that. All the shareholders, it ain't nothing that he's giving up. They like, yo, listen, give me that. They said, they did a Diddy. Take that. You understand? They're gonna take that from him. The shareholders is gonna say, yo, listen to me. We all gonna pull out. No Diddy. But we all gonna pull out our shares and everything if you don't give up what you have in the company.
Did you see that video that went viral where Diddy pacing around the airport after his office got ready?
I seen that video. And I seen that look in his face before. I seen that look in his face. You know what I'm saying? When he was with the same gang, and Mike Owens, aka Mike Cock, everybody can tell it. D-Ferg did a collection for him because he didn't know how he was going to pay his rent, and he didn't know how he was going to pay his rent, child support, and his car note, because he had one of those drop-top Cabarets Volkswagens. So Mike gave $5,000. I wasn't giving him nothing. I'm just telling you right now. D was just collecting money for niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, we gotta make sure, because he wanna kill himself. He gonna kill himself. Diddy had that pace, and he had that look in his face that he know something may be wrong, or they may have something on him. Because they took things out of there. We may not have seen what they took, but they had bags and boxes and stuff that they took out of there. So he knows. He's getting a play-by-play of what's going on. And even back then, doing that City College, when he was fired from Uptown Records, he was making statements about doing himself. He had that same look in his face.
Yeah, he looked worried, man. I'm not gonna lie, for a split second, man, I felt bad for him. For a split second, but yeah.
Like, everybody, I get all kind of hate mail, IGs, talking about that I'm trying to take a black man down. No. I went through every step you supposed to go through when you got a problem, you got a situation, you got an issue with a man. You understand? I get in contact with him. Tried with mutual friend.
Hold on, honey. You think you've heard it all? We're only just getting started. Do you recall how he always carried that expensive phone in his hand? It turns out that the fancy little gadget wasn't just for selfies and Twitter feuds, but it has more secrets than a confessional booth on Saturday night. Are you prepared for what's about to come out? Let me explain. When the feds came to get him, they weren't just after his designer clothes and bling. No, they had their sights set on something much more valuable, his shiny little phone. He and the girl won the lottery, and the phone didn't just become evidence, it became the star witness in this whole messy situation. Now, I know what you're thinking, but let me tell you, it's not just about some shady DMs or spicy texts. There are rumors circulating that are more outrageous than a night out with the Real Housewives. Some people are whispering about secret recordings that could make even the most scandalous reality show look tame. Others are saying that there's a whole contacts list of people who might be sweating bullets right now, wondering if their names are going to come up. And the financial tea is hotter than the summer sidewalk. The streets are claiming that this phone is like a digital diary of all Diddy's money transfers and offshore accounts that would embarrass a Wall Street banker.
Let's sit down and talk. What you did to Wolf's mother wasn't right, bro. You don't talk to her like that. If Wolf was alive, he'd take your head off. You understand? Try to talk to him. People, when they start getting this power, certain positions, have certain amount of money, they don't look back. Some of them don't look back and don't think they have to come back to the people that helped them get to those positions. You understand? I don't care what nobody say. You understand? If somebody helps you and use their ability and their talents to help you get in position and get to certain places and do certain things, you come back and you make sure things is all right. You don't disrespect people's mothers. You don't disrespect your friends that took their money to make sure you was all right when you was blessed up. You don't do that, brother. So by him doing the things that he did and taking the avenue that he took, he suffered the consequence, and I didn't feel bad for him at all. Because people was trying to talk to him. People was trying to tell him. You couldn't pull him by the coat and let him know anything. You understand? They messed up the game, brother. When he put that shit out with the money, power, respect, it ain't never been like that. It ain't never been like that. You got your respect in the street that gave you your power, that brought you your money. Totally different thing. He let that money, power, and respect go to his head, but he had an ass backwards. So do I care? What happened? He got enough money to buy his way out of this. So we think.
So when you look at that video of him pacing around and he's looking worried, and you knowing you, do you think it's possible that he might commit suicide?
When you're a narcissist, there's always a possibility because you're suffering. But I don't think that he can see himself in a cage. I don't think he can see himself behind those bars in those type of situations. There's too many real dudes that dislike him. But then again, there's a lot of real dudes that need help. And him being behind bars, he can probably help him.